We just have defective laws.
Okay, gentleman, young man here, yes.
I'm a child of the Celtic Tiger, and every time, let's say, Ireland gets into crisis, we have to resort to emigration. And, you know, we talk about sovereignty. What is the point of sovereignty if this country, every time we get into trouble, that we have to export our youth? It just defies belief that our country and our parents would spend thousands upon thousands of euro, and then we're served up on a platter to foreign countries. This is my country. I want to get this country out of a mess, but I can't. The front door is locked. And like my generation, I have to face the fear of emigration.
Are you considering emigrating?
Well, I'm only starting off in college, but like back in UCD, that the fear is there.
Is that what the people are talking about all the time there?
It is palpable, yes.
Yeah, so the brain drain, you've seen this every so often.
Apparently the first year of this famous 4-year plan now includes the exit of 40,000 people from this country.
That's factored into the plan.
It's actually a built-in scenario. These people are absolutely reckless what they have done to us. And do you remember in the 50s we had the John B. Keane thing from Tralee, many young men of 20, or Listowel, many young men of 20. We're going to have that heartbreak again.
Can I ask the three of you in conclusion to offer a glimmer of hope, if there is any to be had? And I'll start with you, Frank. Is there any goodness that can come out of this storm of proverbial?
Well, obviously, we won't do it again, because we won't have any money left to do it again anyway. I think we're going to, you know, it's going to be enormously painful over the next couple of years, but I think we are very resilient people. I think all people are resilient. We will get used to it. We will all be working a lot harder. We'll all be paying more tax. We'll all have to get used to reduced services. But, you know, we will get used to it. And in a couple of years' time, it will become the norm. And then we'll hopefully have the country back on a much sounder footing, much sounder basis. And in the long term, we should grow again. But that is all dependent on the kind of deal that we can negotiate this weekend. Because if we don't do the right kind of deal, it could be a much longer recovery.
Thanks, Frank.
Well, putting on my optimistic hat, I hope and I believe that when confidence is crucial, you know, forecasters are more often wrong than right. Look at General Motors 2 years ago. Everyone wrote it off. Now it's a miracle. Its last quarter profits were the highest for 11 years. Every expert in the world said it was impossible. When confidence rebounds and morale is high, it has a sort of a domino effect. It's self-fulfilling, the momentum is gathered, and it can confound the experts and their slide rule prognostications. And I think we'll have a stable year next year. We'll have tough spending cuts for the next 3 or 4 years. But I think we will come back stronger, and there will be a rebound effect from 2012, 2013 onwards. It might never be quite the Celtic side. By the way, Ryan, I sort of feel I missed the Celtic Tiger. You know, I think a lot of people feel that. You know, where was I when all this was going on? I was.
It passed you by, did it?
It passed me by.
You feel a bit hard done by tonight.
I do.
Poor creature. Jared Colleran, I don't know if you're feeling as hard done by tonight, but hope or
I'm very hopeful. I think we will get out of this. But there is little point in getting out of this disaster. There's little point in getting out of this disaster if we're going to return to the status quo. We have to have a reform of the political system. We have to have a reform of the corporate system. We have to have a reform of the type of country that we want to live in. Is it going to be us working for an economy, or is it going to be the economy working for a community? I prefer the latter.
Okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for your time. Frank Fitzgerald, thank you for standing here. Jared Colleran. And that is it for part 2. Join us again in 2 minutes' time. That's more to come.